Febronia, we've known each other for many years, and you've had some really interesting client-side, end-user insight roles. I wondered if you could explain to the students a little bit more about what that actually involves on a day-to-day basis.
Oh, that's a very good question, Liz. Okay, so on a day-to-day basis, it's very exciting. I mean, insights as an umbrella term encompasses a lot of different areas. So we sit normally within the marketing function, and we are the custodians of a lot of the information and data. But our job is not just to synthesize and interrogate the data, it's to come out with the bigger learning, the bigger drivers of human behavior, and to find the real opportunities for the team. So you could be looking at information about market, you could be looking at competitive information, you could be looking at brand and product positioning information, or you could be looking at communications development. And obviously, with all of the social media platforms, there's a lot of content to be developed and tested. So it's very exciting. Also, if you have international cultural experience, this can be very useful for a product that is sold all over the world. So that can be very exciting, dealing with your colleagues in those specific markets, sharing the information. So you're kept quite busy.
And what do you think are the key skills you need to do this very varied role?
I think you have to be naturally curious. And I know we use the word curious a lot in the industry, but you have to be inquisitive. You have to ask the questions, the whys, the whats, the wheres, the whens, the what fors, and you have to really ask those layer after layer and go further and further down so you get to those richer behavioral understanding insights. So natural inquisitivity, I call it nosiness sometimes. We like to be nosy and understand what our consumers are buying, what they're enjoying, how they're enjoying the product. But having that obsession, if you like, in a positive sense of the word, to really understand people and to get to what makes them do the things they do.
And just in terms of conveying that then, having got that information to the board and to the company in order to make that change, do you think there's any particular skills that somebody needs to do that?
Yes, that's a really good question. I think we sometimes need to take a step back because we're very close to a lot of detail. We have to take a step back and understand what the senior team members are looking for or what their gut instincts are, because these people have a lot of experience in marketing and in business. So really good listening skills really helps to listen, to understand, to try and get underneath the skin of what it is that they really need to make their strategic and commercial decisions. So listening and also collaborative skills, to be able to work and ask questions and build that rapport with the senior team.
And finally, what is it that you really enjoy about the role? You've been doing it for a long time, for lots of different companies. What's kept you interested and committed to insight?
I think I just love the complexity, the variety, working on the fantastic brands. I mean, fantastic food and drink brands. I've worked in other sectors as well. And the range of senior marketeers that you get to work with, it's a real privilege and it's a real learning experience, because no matter how long you've been doing it, you never stop learning. And with all the developments in technology and the way consumers are changing, the way they do things like shopping, like consuming entertainment, our job is never done. So it's never a dull day, and we've never mastered the skill. There's always more to learn. Never boring.
Febronia, thank you so much. I hope it would be okay if students got in touch with you on LinkedIn if they had any questions. I wondered if you could just spell out your name just so that they can quite easily find you. Would that be okay?
That's perfect. Yes, of course. My name is spelled Febronia, and my surname is Ruocco.
Thank you, Febronia.